It has been 9 years since Access Education Guatemala Children's Fund began its work. The mission of the organization has been to put children in school at every level. This includes primary school, middle school, high school, and university. We started out focused on the primary school in La Union, just outside of Coatepeque, Guatemala. With over 800 children and only 15 classrooms, we began by constructing more. In the past, children would study outside on the cement and often be sent home in the rainy season. Over the years, we doubled the size of the school and added a second level. We built a computer lab. In January 2011, we completed our biggest project. The middle school opened with 75 students on the second floor of the primary school. The space was not large enough or ideal, but it was a start. This would be the first time in the history of La Union that kids had the option to go to school after grade 6. As it was, most kids only stayed in school a couple of years. In 2012, through the generous help of Grapes for Humanity, we opened the first primary school in Las Palmeras, Pajapita, an impoverished area close to the border of Mexico. This was the first primary school in the town. They had previously tried to hold school in a 2-room wooden structure with over 60 students between the ages of 5 and 16. Meanwhile, back in La Union, the situation at the middle school was becoming desperate due to space constraints. By 2014, there were over 250 students. Suddenly, everyone wanted to be in school, and everyone wanted to stay in school. We asked Tony Aspler and the board of Grapes for Humanity to help us again. We had an ambitious project. We would buy land and construct a brand new middle school on the land, and we would plan for growth so that we could eventually build a secondary school on the second level. The new middle school opened officially on February 5th of this year to great fanfare. Tony Aspler and his wife, Deborah Benoit, were on hand to open the school on behalf of Grapes for Humanity, along with other benefactors, Marta Steitler and Ron Rubens from Rotary Hamilton, and representatives from TELUS Guatemala. The Minister of Education was present, along with the mayors of Coatepeque and La Union. The students and parents were beaming with pride, and it was clear that Access Education, along with Grapes for Humanity, witnessed the community change forever that day, because every single student you see here would not be in school. There was a surprise announcement by Access Education's operation manager, Señora Edna de Peña, and school director Veronica Alvarado. Effective immediately, there would be a school called the Escuela de los Padres, the parent school.
We are now entering the Myra White classroom, actually, which is where the Escuela de los Padres is. That's the school where parents have free classes and they learn how to read and write in Spanish. So follow me and let's go have a look.
Daycare would be provided free. One afternoon would be dedicated to learning, and the other would be to listen to guest lecturers who would give talks on such issues as effective birth control and legal matters. 100 people signed up immediately. 99% were women. Just weeks ago, we received another exciting announcement, this one from Grapes for Humanity. Thanks to their generous and ongoing support, we will commence construction of the high school this very year. The children of La Union often live in desperate conditions, yet wake up each morning, ready to go, in a clean uniform, even though most kids don't have the luxury of a bathroom in their living space. Each year, we interview a student that has achieved remarkable grades, and this year, that student is Beverly Barrios. We traveled to her home to see how she lives and to meet her mother, Veronica, who has raised her alone since Beverly was born.
I thank God and all of you for the help you give to my daughter. It is also a big help for me. The money I make is not enough to pay for middle school, but since she was little, she has loved to study and been so successful.
Beverly's achievements are stunning, and even more so when we look at where she comes from.
These are all the awards for my grades. I love to study. My dream is to be a professional, finish my career training, and help my mom so she doesn't have to work so hard. I'm always on the honor roll, and my lowest grade ever is 98. I have dreams to someday be the president of the country. I have big ideas for my country.
Beverly is not the exception. While her grades and her achievements are truly sensational, the spirit of change and the yearning for a better life is alive and well in all the children we meet. They thirst for knowledge and transformation. This is a huge job, and we can't do it alone. As we build schools, we need more help with infrastructure costs. A little goes a very long way. We need volunteers and we need donations. Please talk to us and find out how you can change a world, one child at a time, one village at a time.